Hi everybody, it's Cathryn. Today I am doing a fall box with the Fun for All bundle, Scarecrow. The box itself measures 3 by 4 by 1 and it opens with a Velcro dot, and inside I have a pack of candy corns, which is kind of big. I think they could have really had it this big. But it's 1 inch. This only takes up about ½ inch. So if you can't get these I got from Oriental Trading. It was a big bag of them. So you could just put your own in a baggie, or you could use this for other ones because it is 1 inch wide. You could fit a bunch of fun size in there. Okay, we need a piece of Cajun Craze that is 8.5 by 8. We need 2 pieces for the front here. A piece of Pecan Pie that is 2 3/8 by 3 3/8, and this is the other side of the DSP we're using. This one is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, same piece of DSP. This DSP is Sunflower Fields. We need 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. 2 pieces that are 3/4 by 3 3/4. 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 3/4. And for the back flap, I did 1 of each side that are 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay, now let me get my Simply Scored. There is no news yet. Tomorrow I get, usually they give us Stampin' Up updates on Tuesdays. So there's nothing new that I know. The new catalog will start in September. Okay, we're going to start on the 8.5 inch side, score at 1/2, 3.5, 4.5, and 7.5. Turn it to the 8 inch side and score at 1, 5, and 6. All right, I'm going to fold and burnish my score lines. Okay, there's a ½ inch rectangle over here, 1 inch here and here, and a 2 inch at the top. And that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so let's go down over here, go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge up. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the first score line and wedge both sides of that square. And then go to the last score line, cut it to the first score line, and then wedge that square. So that's the bottom of our box. Okay, now we're going to flip it around so that the ½ inch rectangle is over here. And we're going to go to the first score line and cut it to the second score line. Take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them both to the second score line. Take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, now take these 4 rectangles off. And then wedge up into this ½ inch rectangle. Then we're going to take our corner rounder and round the corner of the flap, both corners of the flap. All right, that's what your cardstock should look like. All right, we're going to get some tear and tape and put it on that ½ inch rectangle next to the score line. take the backing off. I roll back any extra that's on the edges. Okay, flip over the whole box, fold over the side with the tape, and then the other side to meet it. This is our back where that flap is here. So we're going to put this bottom flap down first. Alright, and that's our box. Okay, we're going to leave these two pieces till the end. So the largest pieces are going to go on the front and back. We're going to take one of each of these and we're going to put the striped one on the outside of the flap and the sunflower one on the inside of the flap. So we have to round those corners how we just wanted. Okay, and then you have the short sides and the long sides. Okay, and that's your box. So let's do our stamping now. We need some basic white. And first I'm using Tuxedo Black Ink. First we're going to do our adorable scarecrow. And then we need 2 hay bales and 1 flag. Alright, now I'm going to cut these out. Alright, I'm using a bunch of markers today. First, let's use the light petal pink for the face. Then I'm using light bubble bath to put some pretty cheeks on there. Alright, let's do dark Cajun Craze. We're going to do the patches and the band on the hat. Also the scarf. Okay. Now Pecan Pie, we're going to do the hat, the label on the front of the overalls, and the stick here that he's on, or pole. And also the pole for the flag. Oops, and the binding string for the hay bales. Or rope. I don't know what they use. Okay, and that's it, I believe. Yeah, for light pecan pie. Alright, the light and dark golden glow. I'm going to do some dark pieces of the hay for the hair and the hands and feet and sticking out, and then I'll go back and use some light pieces too. Or am I using the light? I'm using dark first, and then I'll use some light. And with the light golden glow, I'm going to do the hay bales. Piece of scrap. Right, and then I'm just going to mark all those little pieces that are hanging out. That's our hay. Alright, oops, and with light golden glow, I'm going to do the flag. This is light, yes. We're going to do the shirt with light balmy blue. And all of the measurements and all of the colors I used will be on my blog. Blog used to have a nice way you could sign up for emails, but they discontinued that. Okay, with the old olive, I'm going to do the grass here. All right, and then, all right, I'm going to use the light hydrangea hue for inside the pockets, and then I'm going to do the rest with the dark hydrangea hue. All right, and that is the coloring I did. Okay, now we need our 2 pieces. The cardstock is Pecan Pie 2 3/8 by 3 3/8, and the DSP is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to attach them together. All right, then I'm going to put the hay bale slightly hanging over the DSP. I'm just going to use liquid glue hanging over the sides. Okay. All right, now we need some mini dimensionals and some dimensionals. I'm going to put mini dimensionals on the bottom, and I'm going to cut pieces of dimensional for the ends of the arms. If you don't want to do this, you could definitely glue it if you wanted to. Okay, then we're going to put our scarecrow right in the middle. There we go. All right, now for our sentiment, I picked Happy Fall, y'all. But that fits it right in the flag, and there's also a hay there. There's hoping your day is wonderful, so thankful for you, congratulations, and this is something to crow about. But there's just this one and hey y'all that fit in the flag. Tuxedo Black Ink again. Great. Not hey y'all, happy fall y'all, and hey there. All right. And then I'm going to put a dimensional on the flag. Oops. And a little bit of glue on the hand. And it's gonna, the flag is gonna tuck a little bit behind the hat, just like that. All right, now we need our box. I'm going to use some Velcro, adhesive Velcro. I'm going to put one up here on the inside, and then the other one on top of it. Okay, I'm going to try to get it nice and even. Okay. Okay. There's our closure. Now we just need some dimensionals for the back of our decoration. Just put that on there, just like that. And then for the final touch, I'm using the 26 to 28 in color dots, and I'm going to use the Golden Glow ones. I'm going to put one large one there. Oops. A small one. And then another large one. Down there. Oh my goodness, they're giving me a problem today. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. All of the info is linked below. The link to my blog, the link to my Stampin' Up shop. And I also have a Facebook group you could also ask questions on. That is In the Pink Designs by Cathryn paper crafting group. All right, so if you want to look that up, and I always post when I have a new video, I post it up on there. All right, please have a great day. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.